Good morning, it's Lisa. I just wanted to share another Project Life layout with you. That right there was last week's that I did. And I'm going to be using Design A this week. But last week's I went ahead and did, and it didn't, it wasn't recording. So I went and did the whole thing for nothing. But oh well, that's okay. So I went ahead and got my pictures all together as I usually do and picked out my pages and did my journaling on my computer. And got my cards from This Life Noted. I think all those cards are from this month's kit. And I really love the colors. I love the pop of black in the cards. So I'm just kind of showing you some of the cards here. And let's see. Oh, and you'll see when I did, when I show you my journaling, which I don't know if you'll see it right away, but I'll show you right there. See how I cut it like that? I love the watercolor effect in that card. That says highlights, and I was going to use that obviously for my journaling, and I just didn't want to hide all the colors, so I went ahead and trimmed up the edges so that you could see the colors and they would kind of peek through, and I don't know, I kind of like that effect. So yeah, I love watercolors. I'm not real good at it, so I don't really do it very much, but I love the look of it and I like those colors here. So these, let me see. Oh, I'm going to be starting with, of course, Polly Pictures and Happy Thoughts. I like that card. And I love that black strip down the bottom. I just didn't want to cut Polly's feet off to get the whole strip, so I just trimmed the edges on the sides. So you could just get a little peek of black, because one of the other colors, that card, I should say one of the other cards, that card right there has black and white. And I just kind of wanted to draw your eyes to that other card, and so I backed that photo of Polly napping with that card. And so I'm going to go ahead and get, I think I'm just kind of trying to pick out what cards I want to use, and this acrylic shape, those kind of wonky looking stars from our kit, I love those, and I loved that black, so I just want to add a little bit of something to that card, a little bit of dimension. So I glued that on there with my glossy accents. I love that glue, except when it clogs. Oh, and this is just something I got off the internet. It was the first day of spring, and that was a grumpy cat photo because it's the first day of spring, but we have tons of snow here, and it's still like 5 degrees in the morning, so I just thought that was kind of funny. And I'm kind of just adhering that down. Yeah, I guess a lot of people around here are kind of grumpy because of the whole weather this year has been kind of crazy, which I think I talk about every week. But spring will be here soon, like real spring, when it's like really warm, which I'm really excited about. So this is a little photo that I took off my son's Facebook page that he sent it to me. Sorry. He sent it to me. He got his tax return back, and he's kind of artsy crafty like me. And he ordered a bunch of Warhammer models, which are like this, they're like soldiers, I guess. And he does this amazing painting on them, and the detail and everything is just, I don't know, it's great. It's great. So I'm really proud of him. Both of my sons, well, actually just that one son got the artsy craftsy part of me, and then, but pretty much both of them got the like wildlife, woodsy, hunting, which I'm not really into. Nothing against it, but I love animals too much, I guess, to hunt. Those are some rub-ons from My Mind's Eye. I love these rub-ons, and I'm obviously trying to use them up because I love them, and we're going to be getting our kit for April soon, so I wanted to use those up. And I like the colors they kind of blended with this week's layout. And like I said, this was, I think I said Design A, so you have the 4 4x6s that you can use, which if I'm having some 4x6s that I really love and I want them to be blown up, then I try to use the design page that kind of goes with it. The only problem is next week when I go to do the back of this, I'm going to have to stick with the same design, which sometimes my photos are landscape and sometimes they're portrait. It just depends, so that might be a little bit challenging, but no big deal, I guess. It's just Project Life. Let's see, this is a photo. Oh, so I have my, I got my 100 subscribers, and I put up my video last week for my giveaway. So I just wanted to remind you guys, I've only gotten 8 comments for the giveaway, and I have a really awesome present. So I just want to remind you guys to go ahead back to that. I'll link it down below, the link to that video, because I've had so much fun shopping and getting this gift together. And I just pretty much told everyone to leave a comment, subscribe, of course, leave a comment, and just let me know what's on your wish list. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's okay. Not everybody did. But I did get several really cool ideas, and I tried to incorporate all the ideas of people's wish list into the prize. So I think it's pretty cool, and I'm going to be announcing it somewhere around, well, the deadline is April 15th. And of course, my trip is April 17th. So what I'm going to do is announce it and get it right in the mail. And I'll obviously contact that person. I'll probably do a little quick giveaway winner chosen video. Does that make any sense? Like, choose the winner so that you guys see who won. So don't forget to just go back and leave a comment so that I can have more people in my giveaway. So I think here I'm just kind of laying things out to see what I have and how the colors are looking together. And those are Studio Calico arrows, and I really like those. So I'm just going to, that card says Little Miss Sunshine, and I'm just putting a little arrow over to Polly. And then that little acrylic shape says So Sweet. And I love the pop of red. Because the upper right hand corner has the red, and then a little bit in the middle, I wanted to kind of carry some down to the lower left hand corner. So it's kind of just dispersed evenly, if that makes sense. And just use some glossy accents for that. It's kind of a heavy acrylic shape. And then these are some movie tickets that I saved. My husband and I had date night last Friday. He picked me up from work. It was really fun. We drove into Portland because they have the big cinema there. And it's like an hour and a half or something like that drive. And it was just a lot of fun. And I saved the movie tickets. We went to see a movie called Still Alice. And it was a good movie, but it was just kind of, the last two movies we saw were kind of depressing. So we're like, next time we're going to see a comedy, something funny. It was a good movie, but yeah, it was just a little bit sad. So we're due for a comedy next time. So I'm just using these little cardboard pieces from our kit. I think one says his with a little mustache, and one says her with a little diamond. And I just thought it would kind of be appropriate, just stick over the where the movie tickets were. And let's see. So, now I got some little alphas out, and I'm just gonna write a couple of things. I think I'm writing date night on that. Yeah, I just ordered more of these. I think they're called Webster's pages, and they're really the perfect size for Project Life. So I ordered a bunch of different colors. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a little tab with my tiny attacher. Just add a little texture. I like that light blue color. It kind of pulls together the light blue from other parts of the layout. And I'm just going to kind of lay everything out here and just see what I have. At the end, I'm going to go ahead after I stop the video and add like some twine and some enamel dots. I just didn't want to bore you guys with all of that. And I don't know, I just like adding twine, and you can add like, obviously different colors, and it just adds a little bit of texture to your page. And this is one I'm writing under Little Miss Sunshine. It says, afternoon pick me up, because why do dogs always look so comfortable? Like, they can sleep all day long. I think 7 o'clock is the latest I can sleep now as I'm getting older. It's kind of a bummer because I remember those days of sleeping till noon. Of course, you'd never get anything done, but I don't know, even like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock would be kind of fun. So I have a little bit of that gold that I put throughout the page that came in our kit. So I was just kind of trying to add a little bit of it throughout just to kind of spread it out a little bit. And these are wood, I don't know what you call them. They're like little wood sayings, and that one says spring, and that was the little card. It was going to be for the first day of spring, so I went ahead and, well, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of those wooden things on there, and then I take a journaling pen and just write first day, and then the wood says of spring. And right now I'm just stamping the date, and it says at this moment. And that was the date that it turned spring. Not really. It didn't really turn spring, but On paper it did. Not here in Maine. I'm really looking forward to spring because we got a fence last year and we have a lot more privacy in our yard. So it'll be fun. So this is one of our stamp kits from Scraptastic. I don't know which month that was, but I found one that said play hard, rest well, and I thought that was perfect for that photo. And I'm using the stays on, of course, because it works well on the photos. And then I was just showing you that I wanted to add some black or some color or something up to the top of that card, and I got out my Amy Tan stamp, and it says remember, and I just stamped it a bunch of times on the top and the bottom. Just add a little interest. And I try to use my stamps more because I sometimes forget to use them. And this is a rub-on that says Happy Day, and it's in that kind of bronzy gold color. And I went ahead and just rubbed that over the photo. I love those rub-ons because you can put them over photos and on cards. And we seem to be getting those a lot. And then just little, I don't know, I tend to be like I save little scraps of colors. And maybe that's how scrapbooking like really started off with like really scraps. Like now we have beautiful things to use, not scraps. But I tend to still save little scraps to use throughout the layout. And these are some letters. Oh, I just was going to put the number 100 over that card. That's like a little screenshot of my giveaway YouTube video. And then I'm going to put some pictures in the end showing you the final results, and like I said, with the enamel dots and things like that. But yeah, don't forget to go and subscribe and enter my giveaway. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day and a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.